Well, the new GTA Online update is here, but in all honesty, the new payout changes are nothing to write home about. But regardless of that, I'll still be running through all of the bonuses and showing you how to make some easy solo money along the way. The first thing we'll be looking at are the Agent ULP Missions, which are currently offering up 2 times money and RP for the rest of the event week. These got added with the Criminal Enterprises DLC about this time last year, and they come with a good variety of gameplay throughout the series. You can get them kicked off by coming to the U symbol on your map, where fortunately no startup costs are required and you can get going right away. There are 6 missions in total and they'll take somewhere between 1 and 2 hours to complete, depending on your skill level and how quickly you work through them. Although it must be said that even with the double money, the payout still isn't that great, especially for more experienced players who have a lot of money making options at their disposal. Each mission is only worth about 50k, bringing you to a grand total of about 300k for completing all 6. But for all of that, if you haven't done them before, or you're a new player looking to get some startup money, I'd definitely recommend giving it a go. Granted, a bit of the content is reused from the Doomsday Heist, but personally I enjoy some of the mission design, and overall I'd say it's worth finishing at least once. But if you've done them in the past and you've got other money making options available, your time might be better spent elsewhere. Another bonus worth considering this week is 2 times money and RP on VIP work and challenges. Those are the ones available to CEOs through the Securo Serve menu, where you're given a list of missions to choose from, all of which vary quite a lot. Personally speaking, my favourites are Sightseer, Headhunter and Haulage, but check a few of them out and see which one suits your playstyle. One of the easiest options is definitely Sightseer, where your main objectives is to complete a few easy hacks to obtain some locations to pick up points around the map. At each pickup point you'll find a glowing suitcase, and you'll need to collect 3 of them in order to complete the mission. The only real problem is that the locations can be scattered all over the map, and if you get a bad spawn, it can take you that much longer to finish it. But the advantage is it's super easy. As long as you do it in an invite-only lobby, you won't encounter any resistance at all. Same goes for the Haulage mission that I mentioned earlier, which is another point A to point B style setup like this, which simply has you drive a truck from one spot to another. Either Sightseer or Haulage are great VIP work options for anyone who wants to earn some chill money, and especially good for new players who might not have access to top tier equipment. All that you really need is a fast vehicle, which if you don't own one, you can simply steal one off the street and then go and collect 3 packages. Once you have, you'll immediately be rewarded with 45 to 50k for your troubles, which granted isn't super worth it without the bonus, but on 2 times money, I honestly find myself doing a lot of them. They're great for slipping in between sale missions or heists, and it's just a nice chill way of filling your time and making some money in the process. The other one I mentioned earlier is Headhunter, and this one is definitely a bit more action-packed. While you don't necessarily need a weaponized vehicle to get it done, having one will certainly make your time a lot easier and the mission a lot faster. Something like a Deluxo or a Mark II is always great, but even if you've just got a Buzzard or a Sparrow, as long as it's got rockets, you'll be golden. And from there it's pretty straightforward. Just make your way around the various spots marked on your map and dispose of the enemies. Some of them will be moving targets out on the road, and others will be stationary or inside an open building. Either way, just take them all out one by one, and once the last enemy is done, you'll be rewarded with similar money that we got from Sightseer. It might not be the best payout around, but considering the missions usually only take 5 to 10 minutes each, it's really not that bad, especially if you mix it up with other money making methods. Another bonus to consider is the Flight School, which I featured in my last video and can be found down here at the bottom of the map. There's a bunch of them that you can do, some of which are in planes, some are in helicopters, and some with parachutes. They're all paying out double for the rest of the week, but even with the bonus, the money isn't great, and I usually only recommend it to people who are wanting to increase their flying ability. And then we've also got some decent bonuses on game modes as well, where you'll find 2 times money on Drop Zone, which is one of my favourite adversary modes around, along with 3 times money and RP on all transform races, where you'll find a whole bunch of options to choose from, all of which are available through the stunt race submenu. So overall, it was a very disappointing event in my opinion. I really thought that Rockstar would hook us up in the week leading to the DLC. Usually we're completely stacked with bonuses at this point in the release cycle, but alas, everyone will have to resort to the usual routine of Cayo Perico, sale missions, payphone hits, and so on. But for anyone who needs a quick recap of what's available, you can see that we've got 2 times money and RP on the ULP missions, VIP work, flight school, and the drop zone adversary mode, along with 3 times money on all transform races as well, with the same random 20% discounts on hangars that we had last week. So yeah, it definitely leaves a bit to be desired, but don't stress if you need to stack some cash before the new update on Tuesday. I'll be sure to link my advanced money making guide down in the description below, where you can make an easy $1 million an hour completely solo. If you found this video useful though, hitting the like button really does help out a lot, and if you enjoy making money in GTA Online, definitely think about subscribing as well. I provide top-notch weekly money guides every time a new update goes live, and I'll be covering everything the Mercenaries DLC has to offer as soon as it drops on Tuesday. But until we meet again, you bunch of legends, I am Red Knight Trades, and I'll catch you on the next one.